Hi, this is me, Andrew, and this is actually the very first reading of its kind that I'm doing on my page. This is actually going to be your astrological reading for 2015, and I am going to be working with the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, of course. I decided to use this deck rather than a non-virtue deck. Simply because we're all very familiar with angels, and we're all very familiar with the angel tarot cards, and I really feel like they give the guidance that we need. And also, I did use these for the yearly reading. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go through each of the 12 signs, and I'm going to give you kind of your mini yearly rundown. So one card for each sign, and as I say in most of my videos, what I'm doing is I'm just praying over these cards, and I'm asking God and the angels to really give us true and inspired guidance for this upcoming year, and guidance that we need and that we crave. And you can never make a mistake with the cards. The card that you pick is the card that's meant to come. So for Aries, we have the Ace of Earth. So the Ace of Earth talks about kind of an inflow of abundance. It's kind of a business card if you want to look at it like that. So if you've kind of been looking for a new job, or you've been looking for something that you guys can see my cat. She's awesome. If you've kind of been looking at going on your own, they're telling me self-employment. Then this is a good card for you to get. So the Ace of Earth talks about beginnings in the world of the material, and in the world of especially finances. So it's going to be a really good year for you for finances. So let's see. For Taurus. For Taurus, we have the Knight of Air. Things are going to happen very, very quickly for you this year. And I feel like in all this chaos, you're going to really, like this card says, you're going to need to really take time and review those options. And carefully consider the pros and cons of each thing, because so many things are going to be coming your way this year. You're going to have to really think before you make a decision, because it's going to be pretty big decisions that you're going to have to make. And also, this card talks about not being afraid to be creative and to come up with creative solutions to things. No one says it has to be a humdrum solution. Be you. Incorporate a little bit of you into everything that you do this year, and keep in mind that the things that happen are meant to happen. And just keep in touch with your divine guidance, because it's going to be really important. So for Gemini, we have the Knight of Fire, which talks the same about a sudden event that needs immediate attention. So whereas Taurus is going to have many events, you're going to have a big event this year. This year is going to be something big for you, and it's going to be one of those things that definitely requires your immediate attention. You're going to have to really focus on this. And it's going to be a year of really having to think things through carefully. I feel like it's going to be the first part of the year, and so really just take your time and, be very passionate this year. This will be a year of passion for you, but also a year of restlessness. I feel like you're going to be waiting for this big thing to happen, and it's going to kind of eat away at you until it does happen. So this card wants to come for Cancer. And so I'm a Cancer, so this is me. For Cancer, we have the Six of Earth. Which, let's see. So, new career opportunities, and gifts this year. Receiving a loan or paying off debts. So, Cancers, we have a good year coming up. It's going to be a year where we're really getting our finances in order, and we are going to be finding new careers. There's going to be a whole lot of new career opportunities this year for us, and be on the lookout for gifts of time and money and effort. So be on the lookout for gifts, and don't be afraid to accept those gifts, because that's when the true amazing things start. So Leo is next. Ooh, you got the Dreamer. So all right, Leos. This year, there's going to be a leap of faith for you. this year's going to be a year to really follow your dreams and to really take advantage of all the unexpected opportunities that are going to be coming your way. There's going to be a lot of unexpected things this year for you. So keep a very, very good head on your shoulders. They're saying you're going to be the dreamer, but you're going to have to bring your head out of the clouds a little bit. Um, Whereas the dreamer is one that is very just like very young and very vibrant and just very let's go with the flow. You're going to have that attitude, but also adapt some earthly knowledge and they're kind of saying common sense to the dreamer. But it's gonna be a really good year for you guys. There's gonna be a lot of unexpected opportunities, and if you have any dreams that you've been wanting to follow, like if you have any like writing a book or getting published or any spiritual purposes or spiritual dreams, it's gonna be a great year to do that. So and it's gonna happen this year. So for Virgos, let's see what we got for Virgo. Oop, this card is sticking out. We have balance. So for Virgos, this should have been the Libra one. Because of balance. Sorry. This is going to be a year that you're going to really need to balance giving and receiving, the masculine and the feminine, the spiritual and the physical, and you're going to have to really keep an eye out for perfect timing. I feel like it's going to be a year where you want a lot and you desire a lot, but perfect timing is what is going to is what's going to bring that to you. There's going to be a year of compromise, and like it says, cooperation and compromise is what this card says. So be on the lookout for people to help you and try to help other people and cooperate in this grand scheme of things that we call life. But it's going to be a year that you're really going to balance all aspects of your life, and you're going to see a really big change because you balance. Because I feel like 2014 was a good year, but let this a little bit unbalanced. So keep everything balanced, and you're going to have a really this card jumped out too, and you're going to have a really, really good year. All right, so for Libras, we have the King of Fire. This is going to be a year of focus for you. This is going to be a year where the visions that you have, whether you get them psychically or whether they're visions that you want to see come to pass, communicate those, and really, you're going to be a leader this year. You're going to have to really step up to the plate this year and help people, and who better than a Libra, to be a leader and to help people, because you're very, very logical. You're you weigh pros and cons a lot. So you're going to be a very good leader this year. And someone's going to come along for you this year that's very creative and really the opposite of you. Not really logical. Someone who thinks with their spirit a lot. And that's good. Take their advice, because they're really going to help you out and bring things to the table that you might not have seen. Alright, so for Scorpios, let's see what we got for you. I love Scorpios. We have the Moon. The Moon is one of my favorite cards because once I learned the meaning of the Moon card, it made so much sense to me. This is going to be a year of very, very important psychic insights for you. It's also going to be a year where you're going to have to really weigh people's motives. The Moon oftentimes talks about deception. So if there's anything if there's going to be anyone in your life that you're not really put this back down. Hey, sorry if there was a little bit of a glitch there. I hit the wrong button on my keyboard. But Scorpios had the Moon card, and the Moon card talks about very, very important psychic insights. They're saying that you're going to have to really actually rely on these psychic insights this year, because there's going to be some people that are going to come into your life, not for your whole life, but just for a season, that are not going to be the best, and there's going to be some people that are going to be very good for you. So what you're going to need to do is really trust your psychic insights this year, as far as everything goes, and it's going to be a really good year for you as well. If you've been wanting to work on psychic abilities, this is a great year to do it. However, if you've been really scared about psychic abilities and it's kind of one of those things that you don't want to mess around with and you're kind of scared of them, this card is saying to release those fears, to let it go, and to just have an amazing experience. Really opening that psychic side of yourself, because once you do, you start to see a lot of things and you start to really open yourself up to spirit and the divine guidance that we get from spirit. So, the next sign is Sagittarius. I love Sagittariuses as well. I love everybody, but I really have a special bond with Sagittarius. So you guys got the Queen of Air. This is going to be a year for you to snip, 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 snip. Let people go, let things go. Really, Riley Valentine actually calls the Queen of Air the garage sale queen, because she is one of those people. If something doesn't serve her, she lets it go. This is going to be a year with you, Mr. and Mrs. Sagittarius, to let it go. To get rid of things in your life that are not serving you, and to really use your intellect, but not to lose your sense of humor. So use your intellect this year, because there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to cut from your life, but also don't lose your sense of humor, because you're going to have it. I mean, life would be horrible without a sense of humor. This card is for the Capricorns, and my boyfriend's actually a Capricorn. So we have the Justice card, which is Archangel Raguel. And this is going to be a year for you Capricorns of really standing up for yourself and standing up for what is right and doing what is right. I keep wanting to turn these cards backwards. And to do what is right in your heart and do what you know and feel is right. It's going to be a year of objective decision making. You're going to have to make some decisions on the fly. But trust your heart, trust your mind, and you're going to have a really good year. As long as you remember to stand up for yourself. Don't be a pushover. Don't let people walk all over you. Because that's just not a way for anyone to live. So, for the Aquarius people, we have the Five of Fire card. Five deals with change and deals with, and fire cards deal with things we're passionate about. So you're really going to see a big change in what you're passionate about this year, and it's really going to cause some conflict with certain people and certain aspects of your life. So one part of your life is going to be kind of a conflict with another part of your life. Keep yourself grounded. You can see on this card, this one is grounded. This wand right here, and the rest of them are ready to take off in every direction. So stay grounded. Don't pay attention to the people that are telling you to go this way or this way. Stay grounded, and you're gonna experience. They're telling me, to be honest, you're gonna experience a loss of the things and the people that no longer serve you, and people that aren't for your highest good. So it's gonna be a year of changing passions and very different viewpoints for you. So I think you're going to be adopting some rather new viewpoints on things and really learning about things. And the new viewpoints are going to come because of your learning. So it's going to be really, really cool. Just be very, very careful about people who don't really support you, and make sure just to get rid of those, even if it's family. I had to do it. It's really hard, but in the end, it's so worth it. So for Pisces, we have the Ace of Water, which is absolutely amazing. This year is going to be a year of falling in love. Or this card actually is the resurgence of a relationship. So you're going to probably meet the one this year. No, not all of you, but Pisces, there's going to be a significant relationship in your life. Whether it's the one romantically or whether it's a new soulmate, whether it's a soulmate as a friend or a soulmate as a lover. You guys are also going to go through a lot of growth this year spiritually, and your intuition is going to really flourish this year. It's just going to really I feel like it's going to be one of those really sudden things where you decide you want to work on it, and bam, it starts happening and happening and happening and happening. So it's going to be really, really, really great for you. So look, it's going to be a really great spiritual year and a really great emotional year for you. This is an amazing card. I love the Ace cards. The Ace cards have always been my favorite of the 4 suits. I love aces. That was your yearly reading, dependent on your horoscope sign or your astrology sign. I hope this reading was informative, and I'm sorry if there was a glitch in the video, but when I put the cards down on my computer, I must have hit a button. But I will be sure to fix that before I post it. So I hope you guys are having a great year, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.